Hello everybody and welcome in Jungle Cruise, the event that nobody was expecting that came anyway. We thought, oh, hey, yeah, there's a new rock movie. We got the little boat talisman, and now the characters are here. So I wanna mention a few things before we jump into the kit. Is that a few things to notice here? She was said in the patch notes that she was going to be an offensive support character. So he's going to be a very thing about manipulating speed meter, and as we jump into a kit, it is absolutely going to be showing exactly that, which is going to be nuts. So that is crazy. But another thing to notice is that she's a 25 unlock. That means a 2-star unlock. Oh, here we go, 2-star unlock. That is super early. And also, sneak peek, let us go, The Rock, Frank Wolf himself, is another 2-star unlock. So to me, it kind of feels very Tower-esque kind of characters. Maybe we get a new Tower. They're also in the patch notes. Another little hint, there was a missing character dropped off the Summoner Showdown lists. Makes sense if this is a tower. One new character, another new character to farm another new character. Potentially. Are we going to get a new tower mode event? Maybe next week after these leaderboards pop down. So we do have leaderboards for these guys coming in this next week. Lily's one is on the board at the moment. So I believe that's just to get early access. Now this is just a little bit of a prodding in the dark. But maybe she will get like another little addition to the patch notes saying, hey, she's now dropped onto some nodes to be farmable when her event goes live. Maybe that'll happen. I think it'll make sense since it is promoting the use of yellow energy and purple energy. It'll only make sense, hey, go and farm these characters and then get more of their tokens. And that'll be crazy. That'll be crazy if they do that. Or it could just be spend out and farm up all the other characters, because after this next week, after these leaderboards, then we're going to release them on a node, and then you can go and farm them. So you can spend all your energy farming, finishing off all your other characters or whatever else that you want to farm. That could be wild. And they're wilds. Wild. Alright, that is enough speculation. Let us jump into the kit. So there's support, and then their offensive is quite high. They've got average, pretty much everything else. Okay speed wise. We definitely have a lot of slower ones, but they're okay speed wise. So let's jump in and see. Failed to connect is what everyone's here to see. Basic. So jumping in here, she does a good amount of damage. Gonna give defensive down. The crazy part where this starts, this is like honey lemon all over again, but on steroids. 30% chance to steal 10% speed meter. That in itself is huge. And then later on, you're gonna see, I'm just gonna give you a little sneak peek here. In her passive, yeah, down at the very, very, very itty bitty bottom here, look at this. We're gonna get to this later, but gain tactics for 1 turn. So what does that mean on her basic? 100% chance to steal turn meter, 10% turn meter. When this goes to level 2, if the target has a slow, which we're going to get into more kit, when I first looked at this, I was like, oh, okay, we can pair her with someone that gives slow. Boom, automatically she's going to give slow as well. That's going to be crazy. So she's going to be critting, she's going to be dropping speed meter, full control right here. So she's going to like not only drop turn meter, but give them like slow too. So it's going to mean they're going to take even longer to get their turn meter back from where they were. That's so nasty. Then more damage, 10% extra turn meter, so 20% speed meter changed. That is wild, especially with getting tactics, guaranteeing this, dropping it 20% if they've got slow as well. That's going to hurt. And then more damage at level 9. So basic, ouch, on fire. So let's move ahead, because there's a lot to talk about these characters. Now this special here, documenting history, purging purge and copy. So it's like stealing helpful effects on the target opponents and giving it to 2 random teammates, but it's also going to prefer teammates with the same role as the opponent's type. So if you're stealing from a defensive character, say you steal taunt and you steal defense up, boom, you're going to pass that to your defensive characters, so they're going to be able to taunt and have defense up. That is amazing, absolutely amazing. If you can do this to an offensive character, say Hercules is proccing, steal his offense up, steal a protect, or steal counter attack if he's got a stack of them, or steal one of the many other defense downs, and give that to your attacking characters. That is absolutely wild. You can use it for whatever you need in the time. So if you wanna defend and be solid, steal that defense up. If you want to get some offense up, some whatever the good buffs that they've got, that is pretty cool, and you can build your team around it, or you can steal off your opponent based on your team. And I love characters that is not just like mind dumbing, hey, let's put on auto, but let's actually build it so people can choose and mix and max and maximize their abilities. That's cool. I like it. Then also on top of here, if the target had no helpful effects, this is the killer. Reduce speed meter by 10%, then +5 per adventurer teammate. So, and then also inflict vulnerable. That's just absolutely wild. So 10% +5. The way everything works at the moment in the game is that they include themselves. So it's going to be 15% for her if you're using The Rock or Frank. It's going to be 20 if you're using, say, Moana. 25%, a quarter of the speed meter. Just by using this as well, like that is wild. So you can choose, hey, do I want to steal effects, or do I just want to control the opponent? That right there is wild. And then give vulnerable as well. And then as we move forward and it levels up, then we're also going to have 30% chance for another vulnerable. So 2 vulnerables. That is absolutely crazy. We're going to guarantee 2 crits right here. And then as you're leveling it up more, it's going to be extra 5% speed meter reduction. So it's going to be 15 + 5. So it's going to go to 15, 20, 25, 30. That's going to be wild. And then down here, grants affected teammates 10% speed meter. So whoever gets the buffs that get given, you can also control this and control the battle. Say, hey, I've got someone who's like nearly about, so let's just say 70 or 80% speed meter, but they're behind one of the opponent's characters. Boom. Go and steal their buffs. And give it to your character, and it's going to forcefully get, like, if your offensive character is nearly there, steal it from their offensive character. Give that turn, force your one to have a new turn, boom, put them ahead in the line, and control, attack, wipe them out. That's wild. That's absolutely wild. And then again, another 5%, so it goes up to 20% basic +5, so it's going to be 25% just on her, plus Frank, 30%, plus, like more, the more that you're using. That is absolutely crazy. As well, it might work with shadows too. So if this works with shadows too, and you got the whole field stacked, that can be +50%. Potentially. I'm just going to say potentially, as long as it works like this. 60% speed meter reduction. And give me a vulnerable. That is absolutely nuts. If it'll work that way. So that is a wild special right there. Then, moving on down to her next special, it does a solid amount of damage, and it's all flanking. So just like in the movies, she's gonna zip down the line. I just hope she like knocks into something and falls off. That'd be cool. I don't think it's gonna happen, but that'd be cool. Inflict slow. So this is what's gonna work with her basic. So this is also gonna inflict slow for 1 turn. So if this does it on a whole flanking row, that's nasty. It's like Aladdin's carpet built in plus more. And then also, if the opponent already had a harmful effect, reduce their speed meter as well, like on top. It is Disney Daddy coming in with a sub. Thank you very much, and welcome in pain. So thank you. For anyone who is here watching on YouTube, feel free to stop by my Twitch if you want to see me do this live and get all the in-between chatter between these videos. Then come on, join us, and links are in the description below. So thanks for the plug, Disney Daddy, and thank you for the support. But let's jump on in there and let's keep carrying on this. But also, on top of all that, on top of the slow, on top of the speed meter reduction, grant adventurer teammates 10% speed meter. Boost your whole team up. And then you're going to add on to this as well. So this is not even leveled up. Add on to this as well. Boom. If Frank is a teammate, he is going to use his a very Vine maneuver. And like, I just love how they're including the puns into these kits. Like, the DSA team truly watch and pay attention to the movies, to the things that they add into this game, and they do justice to, from the names of them to the looks to the animations. So big props, DSA team. If any of you guys are watching this, huge props for this. So that's gonna kick off. It's kind of like the like Panic and Painy feel, just her and Hades, like they activating each other, just popping off, doing things. That's cool. And then more damage, and then at gear tier 8, extra speed meter gain and speed meter reduction. So it's going to be 15 speed meter lost and 15 gained. That's huge control. Huge control. So we'll move on to that a little bit later. We'll have a little look at... Actually, we'll go look at now Frank's kit. We'll do another video for Frank. So if you're not already subscribed and you want to check it out and see it, I'm going to be going over his kit very soon as well, so stay tuned. Another plug. Come and join us longer with Twitch. So join us streaming there, and we'll hopefully see you guys there, just like a Pain and Disney Daddy. So right here, this is the ability that's going to get kicked off. And he is going to be activating this. So he is going to be going in, doing a whole nother line, even more damage. Also giving, so he's going to give slow, going to give defensive down, also going to inflict vulnerables. And then on top of that, is going to be dropping defense up to adventurers. And then as you'll see here, when you level that, this will also trigger her. So I'm guessing this would only trigger them on their own turns when they're using it, not like they'll unlimited go. That's just not going to happen. As we see, like when someone's called to assist, if it's got calling someone else in the assist to happen, then that's going to keep on going. So there we go. And then it's going to give more vulnerable, double stack vulnerable as well. Like one ability, calling them both in, doing that. So they're going to be getting slow, defense down, speed meter reduced, vulnerable, gain speed meter. That is absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. So you're seeing some nasty combos coming in here, just with the two of them. And this is going to lead through to her passive. And this right here is going to be like, when Lily uses an ability, she's got 50% chance to gain evasion. Up to a max of 3, like kind of we see with like here and whatnot. When she loses evasion, she's got 20. She's gonna gain 20% speed meter. Like losing evasion, that is solid, and to gain speed meter like that is huge. That is pretty good, just to gain more turns. And then on top of that, when an adventurer teammate scores a critical hit, or Lily begins her turn with a harmful effect, 30% chance to do the following: self and adjacent speed meter. So this is gonna be when she scores a critical hit, and she's gonna be doing this in her own kit as well. So we'll look at that soon, but for now we'll just keep this up. So when she does this, any adventurer hits crits, or Lily begins her turn with a harmful effect, she's gonna be flipping 2 harmful effects. Flip 2 harmful effects on her and gain speed meter and gain tactics. That is huge. So this is what we looked at the beginning. So here, with her turn here, if she gains tactics here, 100% chance to drop down 20% speed meter. That is absolutely wild. That is just, she's just doing this to herself. And all she does is need to start a turn. So she needs to start a turn, or someone just needs to crit. That is huge. So this is going to be wild. And then if Frank is a teammate, he's going to get harmful immunity as well. So if you plant her and have some adventurers adjacent, say if you use Frank and Moana or Raya, then you're going to be having these. You can just start flipping effects, start getting all sorts of things, get some crits out there. She's going to get tactics. You're going to control the battlefield some more. This is absolutely just like killer. And not only this, like Moana works perfectly into this because she's going to be giving slows out. Moana's going to be hitting harder. She's got high crit chance. With Frank, spoiler alert for those who haven't seen his video already or looked at his kit, he's going to give extra crit chance to adventurers. So she is going to be popping this off. It's got a 1-turn cooldown. Add in like a cauldron, replenish her MP. She'll be popping off, gaining speed meter. Everyone else will gain speed meter, gain more effects, flipping effects. That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild. So let me know what you guys think of Lily in the comments below. If you want to catch me doing this live, as we said before, join my Twitch. It is in the comments, in the description below. And I'd love to have you there, chat with you live. And that's what we're going to do here before. We're going to have a little chat about these characters before we start the next one, having a look at Frank. So if you want to see that, stay subscribed. I'll have that video up soon as well. So stay tuned. We're going to go over these characters and we'll see you all then.